Man, that's good. That's perfect. It's cheesy, crispy. It ticks all the Dorito boxes. What's up, guys? Welcome to Absolute Health, where we teach you how to eat healthy, live healthy, and be healthy, and all things in between. Today we're going to talk about chips. Specifically, if you like chips, you're not eating chips anymore, but you miss the crunch. We're going to teach you how to make a killer recipe that's just as good. Let's get into it. These are really bad for you guys. You should never be eating these, and you should never buy these again. I bought these for the purposes of this video, but these are going in the garbage can after I'm done. Straight in the garbage. These are full of GMO corn, food colorings, artificial flavors, MSG, everything that your body doesn't need. When you eat this stuff, you get less healthy. It's not a neutral food where you can get away with it once in a while. This is making everybody sick, and not only Doritos, but food like this and the whole standard North American diet. It's even got sunset yellow FCF, including tartrazine, guys. Tartrazine. Tartrazine is really bad for you. Tartrazine is literally a coal tar byproduct. It's literally industrial waste. This stuff is really bad for you. When it gets in your system, it creates havoc. Plus, it's got seed oils in it, it's got MSG, it's got everything you just don't need. You get less healthy after you eat this stuff. Eating processed junk food like this will lead to bad brain health, ADD. It will lead to depression, anxiety, and all things in between. It'll lead to bad gut health. Plus, after you eat it, you don't feel good. You just feel bad. And we've got used to eating something and just feeling bad. We need to start paying attention to what we've eaten and how we feel a few hours later, an hour later, or even a day or two later. Everybody gets affected by eating this stuff. I know me personally, when I used to eat this stuff, I used to have brain fog the next day and depression where you just can't function properly. You're just living in your own fog and you can't do anything. You have no energy. There are some better options on the market now with chips and Doritos and what have you. There's this brand which I eat sometimes called Hard Bite. They're made here in Canada and they're fried in avocado oil. Avocado oil is much better for you, and they only have a few ingredients, which is salt, avocado oil, and potatoes. If you can handle a bit of potatoes. If you're not doing strict keto and once in a while you just want to have something a little bit different, these are a good option. Anyways, guys, that's enough of me ranting. I've got a really killer recipe to make homemade Doritos at home. There's only a few ingredients in them and they're just absolutely fantastic. There's no garbage in them. There's no food colorings, no MSG. It's very simple to make. These are made with baked cheese. So if you don't have a problem with dairy, or you're not lactose intolerant, or you don't have any other issues with dairy, these are pretty good. First, we're going to preheat our oven to 250. We're going to bake that at 250, and these things are going to go in the oven for about 35 minutes. Now we're going to use cheese slices for this. Cheese slices are perfect. The pre-sliced mozzarella cheese that you get from the grocery store, because we can cut them into shapes of Dorito, and psychologically they tick that box for eating Doritos. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these things into squares, or sorry, not squares. I'm going to cut these things into triangles, because a square can be cut into 4 triangles. They kind of look like this. A little shape of Doritos, and we're going to line them on I'm going to finish cutting them up and line them on a baking sheet, and then we're going to bake them for 35 minutes. I have just figured out that the smart thing to do is to not cut them up one at a time, is to layer them together and then cut them into triangles, because they're perfect squares and I can cut them up into triangles. I guess I can't wait to eat these, because I used to love Doritos. I don't love them anymore because you have a psychological shift in your brain that says that when I eat these I feel bad, so now they're gross. And that's what pretty much happened, in my mind anyways, with junk food. So I've got all these kind of done here, and they are ready to go on some parchment paper and in the oven. Let's do that. Alright, we got them on the tray and we got them cut up. So let's throw these in the oven and bake them for about 35 minutes at 250. And in the meantime, we're going to make a seasoning for them to sprinkle on them that's healthy too. Let's do it. One of these little spice grinders here. People use these for a coffee grinder. That's essentially what it is. But we're going to put it in there with a bit of salt and we're going to powder it. So I'm just going to plug it in here. And we are going to just put a little bit in here. Just kind of eyeball it, and you can mix this to taste too, depending on how much you want, how little you want. Apparently I don't know what I'm doing here. I do now. So, we're gonna put some salt. Where's my salt? There it is. Can't find anything. Here we go. So we're just gonna put a bit of salt in there. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. You want it fairly salty. This is a good quality sea salt, or no, this isn't sea salt. This is pink Himalayan salt. This is a pretty good salt. So let's grind it up. Grind it up and kind of pulse it a little bit. All right, chips are done, guys, or Doritos, sorry. Let's take them out of the oven now. That's what they look like when they come out of the oven. We'll let them cool a little bit. They're nice and golden brown around the edges. They're tasty right now, but we're gonna season them up. They're gonna be great. All right, we've got a big bowl here. We're gonna throw them in here so we can shake them around really well. You can use a big plastic bowl or anything you got, or a pot, you know, that way the seasoning gets everywhere. So let's just go ahead and take these. We'll take some of these and dredge them in the herb seasoning, and some other ones we're gonna put in the cheese powder on. We'll just take a few of these, put a good amount of these, and we'll mix some of the microwave ones in there, why not? And now we got our herb seasoning here. We're just gonna sprinkle some on. Let's put it in the bowl. You can do this to taste as much as you want, you know, and then you can just shake them around like so. Perfect. Beautiful. Then I got these fancy little fry holders, but they'll look good on a YouTube video to put chips in. Let's just prop them up. There. There. Make them look nice too. Make them look appetizing. It's all about it's all about showmanship, making them look nice. Let's now do the cheese seasoned ones. Same thing applies here. Over the bowl. You don't have to break them, because we want them to retain their Dorito shape. Sticking a triangle in your mouth is where it's at. So here's the cheese. Same thing, we'll just sprinkle some, just a good amount, or how much you want to. That seems of the right amount. Shake, 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 shake. Get them everywhere. Perfect. We have another one of these baskets. We're going to throw them in. Oh, we'll put some of the microwave ones in there too. Why not? Make sure they get some cheese powder on them too. Forgot about those. Obviously, you can serve these any way you want to. You don't have to put them in a basket like this, but if you wanted to get fancy schmancy, you could. I just happen to have these, so I thought, what the heck. There we go. Dusted with cheese powder. Get that greasy or oily thing out of the way. And there you have it. There's the cheese ones. You can see I put a lot of powder on them. And there's the regular herbed ones. It's not I wouldn't say it's a herbed one, but it's the stuff from Costco. You can use any seasoning you want to. You can use, this has garlic in it, tomato, it's got orange peel in it, celery, lemon peel, oregano, you know, marjoram, bay leaves. It's just got a whole bunch of stuff in it, and any seasoning you want to, you can have your own recipe, or any shake-on seasoning like this. Anything would work, so long as it's healthy. So let's try these. Let's try the herb-coated ones first. They look really crispy. Man, that's good. That's perfect. It's cheesy, crispy. It ticks all the Dorito boxes. Everything you want out of a crunchy chip. And listen to that crunch. They just... Man, that's good. I could devour these in no time. Woo! It's really good, guys. You gotta try this. Alright, let's try the other ones. Let's try the cheese coated one. You can kind of see the cheese powder on here, but let's give it a go. That's amazing. They're both really good, guys. Oh, and it's healthy, and there's no junk in it. Wonderful. You gotta try this one too. These are both great recipes. Let's try the microwave one. They're better in the oven, but they're both really good. Try these, guys. You won't be disappointed. These are awesome. All right, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.